Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Wendy Hill Kennel. Well, if you have not been with us before, we have a litter that was born on Friday the 13th that had 15 puppies in it. So we did lose one, and we are downstairs this week. Their eyes are all open. So there are 14 puppies that are all doing great. So Brittany is down here with me today, which she's not thrilled about, but Vanessa said, better you than me. So Vanessa's on the camera. So what we're gonna do, we fed the two that were just so hungry that they couldn't stand it before we got here. We thought we'd bottle feed them for you, a couple of them. I won't, Brittany will keep bottle feeding, but I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna weigh them, let you see how they're doing. We had to feed them before we brought some of them down because they're already up and walking, ready to climb over the whelp box, and they're not even 3 weeks old yet. So they are ready to eat, but at this point, it is going to be the biggest mess you have ever seen in your entire life to eat them, teach them to eat out of a pan. So Friday we're going to start on a pan, and oh, they'll just be trashed. I mean, they literally will crawl in it, gulp in it, suck it up their nose. They are, they're getting to the point where mom can't support them anymore. It's just, she has 8 nipples, which many of you knew if you were here from the beginning. And some of them are mooses. We got the little tiny one on top. She has learned that if I get on top, it's the warmest place to be because heat rises. They still are not, we don't keep them on heat. We haven't had a heating pad above them, but they pile up when they're cold. So we brought down some warm towels, so they're laying on warm towels, and they're all just spread out and comfortable. This one says, oh dear, where did the warm towel go? I've got to get back on it. So we're going to feed these guys. I know there's a couple in here that don't have much in their belly. This is the little one that we fed. Brittany fed her right before we come down, and she has this big belly on her. There's 2 little ones, this one, and I believe it's this one. These are the 2 smallest. These are both girls. Where are you going, huh? See, I know who you are. You smell like my bottle. Is it time for bottle? She says, just hold me, let me sleep. Everybody's eyes are open. So they're doing super good. We are so shocked that we saved this money out of this litter. So if you want to swipe a bottle out there, I'm going to swipe one. So if you are ever in this position and you've never bottle fed puppies, I'm going to set our warm pan of water up there. These are Doc Brown bottles, and they do not let them get air in their belly. These are the best things in the world if you've got to feed a puppy. For any of you who are watching that think, oh my golly, I wish we'd have known that. These have an air filter in them that lets air go in the bottle, and it doesn't make them suck air. So it works out really great. Where's that skinny black and white one? I think it's this one, isn't it, Brent?
Yeah, I think it was the one on the front.
This one has nothing. Try that one. These guys eat really, really well. I'll try this one. The hard part is keeping track of them. Come here, Munchkin. You want a bottle? There you go. No, you're not hungry? Once they find out, oh yes, says, now I know what's in there. You not want any? Rich does. Some of these nursed right before we got down, so you're not hungry, so I'm going to skip you. And the great big girls in this litter are always hungry. These guys go crazy for a bottle. And Vanessa bottle fed this one yesterday, and she's a pistol. She just goes crazy, pumping. They still think they're nursing on their moms, so we usually let their feet go in our hands. And she about wiped Vanessa's bottle out yesterday. They get a good suction, and then they don't stop. They just keep going. I know, you're fine. I know. She says, I can't push hard enough. She's got her mouth clear to the top of that bottle. She says, this is really good. Okay, hold still. There you go. There you go. A lot of times I'll put my hand over their eyes. They're used to not seeing when they eat because they've got puppies piled on top of them. Sometimes they'll calm down when they can't see what they're doing, and they'll just sit there and nurse. So she's a nursing away on this bottle. We feed goat milk. I actually have 4 goats. We're milking one. The others, everybody's bred for spring babies. But I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I don't have the time to do goats. Thought it would be a good idea. It has been a good idea. If nothing else, it was a God thing giving us a goat to raise these puppies on, because we don't have to save the milk. We just throw the bottle out when we're done, whatever's left, and get a new supply out of the refrigerator when we're ready. As far as, we're going to start them out on a soft canned food, which I don't like to feed canned, but with this many, they need to be able to eat it easily, and they have no teeth. So we're going to feed them with a little bit of, it's called Mother's Mousse, and it's by Royal Canine. Here, sit down, Toots. It's made by Royal Canine, and it looks like pureed baby food almost, but it's chicken. And it's a really, really good dog food. We've already given it to the little tiny female yesterday. Gave her 6 cc's out of a syringe, because since she doesn't know how to lick it up or eat it, we would put it in her mouth, and then she mushed it around in her mouth and swallowed it. No, don't peek. Keep your eyes shut. You probably can't hear them squeak, but they squeak with every time they take a drink, they squeak. I probably picked the worst one up. When I get her finished, I will go ahead and start weighing these guys for you. We're going to take new pictures. I'm going to try and get their pictures on this week, but I have 30 people coming on Saturday for a cookout here. So, and I'm making homemade sourdough bread bowls, soup, and I'm going to cook a big brisket on the smoker. So my week is not going to be very easy to fulfill and get pictures on, because with 14 puppies, 4 pictures of each puppy, that's a lot of Photoshop time. And so you may not see pictures this week, but I promise over the weekend after this is over on Saturday, if I don't have them on, and if you see some come on and not the rest of them, just be patient. I may put them on piecemeal as I get a chance. So it just depends on my schedule and how much time I get. Brittany's actually coming back for 2 days and help me get ready for this too. She's going to help me clean house. She's making a pretty big dent in my bottle. I don't know how much she drank yesterday, but it was crazy. Yeah, her belly's starting to hang down on her feet. She's got a belly full. You also have to burp these guys when they're done. So usually that doesn't take too long. When they nurse off their mother, they don't have to be burped because they never ever get any air. But you can't guarantee always that they won't get air in there, but I'm gonna hope she keeps her eyes shut. No, don't do that. You'll start getting wild. Turn her sideways and let you watch her eat. She's like just a working that bottle for all she's worth. And on her mother's belly, she would do this with, and I know, shut your eyes. They work their mother's belly to keep the milk coming down, so that's what she's doing to my hands. But if I cover her eyes back up, I need to put blindfolds on them. This takes longer than anything else we do with the whole kennel, is bottle feeding. At least they're all quiet and laying down. They were crazy upstairs. Can you be about done? Can you be about done? She's panicking. I'm going to take it away from her. There, your eyes are closed. I should have weighed her before I filled this belly up. So quiet, they're just laying here. Well, Missy, I'm about done. Your belly is getting huge. You've drank almost half this bottle, it looks like. That's the other big one. And they actually do burp. I heard him do it when you lifted him up.
Got any more in there?
Even though they don't sound like they're sucking any air, they still get a little bit of air in there. Are you about done? You sound like it. You're starting to chew on the nipple. I'll give you the big one. It'll be an experience. Okay, hang on, little Tootsie. There, this one will drive you crazy. She's like, I think I know what I'm going to get. If you push your eyes shut, she probably will settle down some. She's like a baby pig. She's like, give it to me. You can't hold much more. How much? Look at your belly. Look at this belly. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. Let me put that back in the hot water. All right, Tootsie, you got a burp. You got a belly full. There you go. There went one. You can always tell, you can hear it, and then they lick their lips when they burp, because they usually burp up a little bit of milk. Are you going to burp again? No burp again? I'd like one more burp. I don't want to let you down, then you throw it up. There you go. Good girl. All right, you're done. Yeah, we went from no belly to bulging belly. All right, so I'm going to move this pan down. And when I get done, I'll work on some more babies. All right, I'm going to do the ones I fed this morning first. So, microchip this is the tiny one. I know, you're such a good girl. No, she says, I'm hungry. I'm still hungry. All right, hold on. You can't be hungry. You just ate. 2212. I'm going to weigh her, but she's telling me she's still hungry. She's 13.2 ounces. Let me check real quick. I can't believe you can drink anymore. Your little belly was about bulging before. You want another bottle? Okay, so I lied. She says, I'm still hungry. Big belly or no big belly? She might be the smallest in the litter, but will she stay the smallest in the litter? I don't know. She could. Cookie, Maggie, and Melody had another sister that only weighed, what was she, 15 pounds? She was like 14 or 15 pounds. And out of the same parents, out of Chamois, and was born in the same litter as Cookie, Maggie, and Roxy, but or Ruby, not Roxy, Ruby. And so this one could have a small gene because of the other parents having a small gene. She finished already?
Yeah, I don't think she really wants it.
I'd try her. With her looking like that, I'll bet you she might. Because she's too panicky. Tip up, you're going to get too much. Yeah, there you go. You might even tip her over backwards on her back like this. And slide her down in your leg and let her have your hands in her. She might settle down and eat. This one still thinks she's starving. This is one we fed right before we came down. She says, I still want more. You can't hold too much, I know, because your belly was full from the other one. Microchipper's on. It's dinging. I know you're hungry. You're always hungry. I smell somebody has to potty. I'll tell you what, with 14 puppies, somebody potties. We put them on a towel. So we had a brand new carpet down here today, and I said, we're putting them on a towel. What was she, 13.6? Mm-hmm. I'm going to weigh her when she's done, because she's huge when she's finished. I don't have any more milk down here. When we run out of these bottles, we're done. Your eyes are going shut. She's going to sleep. Keep going. Get your belly full this time. I know it's probably like watching paint dry for you guys on the wall, but we knew that nobody probably ever shows anybody when they bottle feed babies. And we could have tubed them, which is so quick, but they have to have that sucking reflex. And when you tube them, you do it with a large syringe and you put it all in their belly in one shot, and it takes about 20 seconds and you're finished. So I like to give them a bottle if we have time and enough bodies with this many to help feed them on a bottle. At night, all I do is feed the 3 smaller ones, and it's mom's up to the rest of her for the rest of it. You cannot be, look at your belly. Yeah, I know you're getting your belly full today. Is that one better after you flipped it over?
Okay.
Are you done? Okay. Well, there's not much in this one left now. Nope, you've about wiped my bottle out. All right, let's burping them away. See what you finished. We're not gentle on them either. Say we get you to burp, huh? There you go. There's one burp. Think you're done? There's another one. What do you think? She says, I got my belly full. I just want to go to sleep. Let's see what you weigh. She was 13. Oh my golly. Look at this belly. This thing's huge now. And it's tight as a rock. Her belly is full. All right, let's see where she's at. 14.2. All right, down you go. We're finished with you. All right, let's do the black ones. I think that's going to be the hardest thing because they all match. This one's empty. This one has an empty tank. This one weighs 1 pound 0.8, and it is 2201. And this one is, I should tell you, I guess it's a female. And let me look. I think she's in all black. Yep, she's in all black. So she will not have brown trim. Let me see her neck. She has this like 6 hairs on her chest. No, I'm not going to feed you. We'll get you in a little bit. Really nice coats coming already. They've already got nice thick coats. All right, I'm going to put you back here in the back. Right there. Maybe you'll stay there. All right, so this one is another black. This one is a male. Yep, it's a male. And it's 2207 is the microchip number. And this one has a big white chest, white goatee, white on the back toes. Let's see where this one's at. This one has a little bit of a belly, so he must have nursed. 1 pound, 2.2. All right, you're down. What do you think? I know, I'm not gonna feed you right now. This one is bigger. This one is a phantom. So this one has the phantom legs coming. You can really see the brown coming in. Brown on the chin. Eyebrows are already getting, it looks like it's going to turn silver over the eyebrows. See the silver in there? This eye's silver on it also. It's got silver on the cheeks. So this brown is going to go silver. So this will be a black and silver phantom. Really, really nice coats. They really are getting nice coats. I think this one or this one is the biggest one in the litter. I'll give you a microchip number here in a sec. 1 pound, 7.8. All right, and this one is microchip number 2210. I don't know that I gave you the microchip number on this other one. Let me see where you went. Is this one I had the white? Yes. So microchip number on the other black one I did was 2207. I think I did do it. Okay, climb right there in the pile. This one needs groceries. It has no belly. So we'll get to it in a minute. Let's do you on top. This is a female. Oh, I forgot. Is that one a male that I did? I'm pretty sure it is. Yep, it's a male. All right, so this one is a female. And she is microchip 2214. And she's got white on her toes. She's going, where's the bottle? White on the neck. White goatee. Down you go. 1 pound, 3.6. Put you in the back since you're black. This is the big one. I I think this one's going to be the biggest. We'll see. This one is 2208. Nope, male. It's a boy. Are you a phantom? No. This is a black. Do you have white? No. This is jet black. All jet black Schnoodle. Really nice coat. Let's see what you weigh. I think you're the biggest. 1 pound 9.4. Yep, you're the biggest. All right. Then this one, I hate to pick this one up. I know it's hungry. This is a female. Are you sleeping? I know you're sleeping. This one is microchip number 2206, and she's got a really empty belly. Let's see if she wants something to eat. I don't like it when they're this empty. You hungry? She says, you betcha I'm hungry. All right, we're gonna take a lunch break here for a second. I know you're hungry. You can have the rest of my bottle. We may have to get you more. How did we miss you upstairs? I guess we didn't do her upstairs, did we? So the blacks are all done. This is the last one. I should have waited before I did this, but she's tiny. I wanted to get something in her belly. The hard part when they're this big, with this many, the big ones shove the little ones clear out and they don't get anything. She was splitting them up in 2 different piles and nursing them at different times. But I don't know if she's quit it or not, but obviously the 2 little ones have the hardest time to get in there. So we feed them about anywhere from 2 to 4 times a day, depending on their bellies. And sometimes if I can sneak in and tell her to stay so she doesn't get up, I'll feed. I'll put the little ones on her and not let the big ones know that they're getting fed and they're not. And that way the little ones have a better chance. This one looks like she might have, no, I can't tell if she's got any color on her or not. I can tell under her tail when she gets done eating. That one's a slurping. If you hold the side of her cheeks in by her mouth, like put your hand over her head and just put your index and your thumb finger on each side of her mouth, she won't slurp. Because they suck in air when they slurp. And Vanessa loves to feed that one. When they nurse off their mom, they'll nurse upside down. I've seen them with their feet up on her back, their head underneath of her because they find the nipple, and they will nurse completely underneath of her where we panic and only see, you can't be finished. Let me see your belly. Oh, you got a tight belly now. Yeah, you do. Are you really finished? I got just a tiny bit left. We'll see. Oops, sorry, but I about splashed you. Let me burp you. I know. There you go. I heard that one. Yep, and you're licking your lips. Is that the only burp you got? All right, let's see what you weigh. This one is, let me turn the microchip. If she's just Matthew's one that put her back, just burp her and forget it.
I think she's.
Put your bottle in the hot water. 2206 is her microchip number.
Already burped.
Did she burp when you picked her up?
Got one more.
This is an all jet black puppy. No color. So this little girl is going to also be all jet black. What are you doing? I know. You're full now. Yeah, now you're going to be quiet and go back to sleep. This one is 13.6. This one and this little tiny one weigh the exact, well, no. I weighed her after her first bottle and she had a full belly, so I can't tell you what their exact weight is since we, I'm going to move you and put this little one down in here in the back a little bit. Can't figure out what I'm hunting. Where you going? Where you going, Bozo? All right, let me give you this one. This one's the one that's been whining all morning. And I'll weigh him last. Are you climbing on the pile, you big bruiser? I know. Let me scoot over a little bit. You guys are scrunching in. All right, so let's do the black and white ones first. Those will be easier. We are at 2209 is the microchip number. And this one is a male, black and white. It's got a really small skinny blaze on the face. Big white collar goes all the way around, white up the legs on both sides. And he is 1 pound, 3.2. All right, I'm gonna put you back up front. Where's the other one? Here you are. All right, this one is the other black and white. This one is 2213 and really nice spotting. This one has the big blaze on his face. And this is a male. Both of the black and whites are a male. We are 1 pound, 6.8. Ugh. And he's got the really wide blaze. Okay, Munchkin, you come down here on this corner. Well, these are just 8, so they're going to be pretty tanky. So this is a blue and white party merle female. I'm pretty sure both these big, the big ones are the girls. And she is 1 pound, 8.8 ounces. Okay, let me set you down. You're all right. And let's see, where's the other one? You're buried. I'm medium. Brett, I'm medium.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so this one is, you have poop on you. We had you all bathed. Where did you get that? 2205, go figure. Huh, your belly all full? Yeah. She's got really nice markings. She's got a big white blaze on her face. And she is 1 pound, 7.4. I hear you grumbling back here, guys. Yeah, I hear you grumbling. All right, let me scoot you off the little guys and put the big guys on the bottom. So we did the black and whites, the blues. Let's do this blue merle. This is a blue merle. This one is a female. And she is microchip 2203. Your ear's flipped up. She's got big white blaze on her face. She's got lots of color. White on the back toes, white on the front toes. She is, nope, don't go behind me. Come up here and lay down. 1 pound, 7 ounces. Okay, let me stick you right there in that hole. So this blue merle